be good. Just gotta wait for the stream to restart now. Wait for that to come through. Wait for the stream and everything to sort itself out. I think it's all live and so hold on. Right, okay, we're all live. Hey there, yep, okay, we've sorted that out. I've got balloons sorted and stuff. I'm just sorting out the stream quickly. Okay. Good, that's good. The audio probably needs some adjusting, but we should be fairly good. I will say one thing, or preface one thing. I'm not too far into balloons, so don't expect, like, I'm not going to be doing, like, the super hard end game. For the rest of the stream, we're just going to casually, like, what I've been doing, where I'm playing through every map on easy, then I'm going to go back and play through every level on, I think it's intermediate or medium, I forget, then every map on hard. And also, I won't be doing, like, any of the optimum tower setups or anything, because I haven't done any research for this game. I just play this because I played Tower Defense 4, and I've played Tower Defense 5, so I just casually play 6. So, sorry if you're looking for professional, exact, optimum gameplay. I'm just going to casually play it, and we're just going to have some fun. So, I'm just going to continue, because as you can see, I'm just going to continue and keep going. Until I've done every level on easy, then every level on hard, etc, etc. Because I enjoy progressing like that. But don't expect, like, perfect or optimum gameplay or anything like that. Because I am not smart. So, you're not going to get that. I may have to move the whole UI and stuff around for the donations and shit. Because it's in a weird place. But, yeah, for now, we're just going to casually play the game and just have some casual conversations and shit. What was one thing I was thinking of? Oh yeah, I want to at some point on stream do a Yu-Gi-Oh! Unpacking thing. Now that I've got university money, I'll actually do it, but I need a webcam for that first of all. But I do want to try that, because I like sharing the experience. I'll probably do it around Christmas when I actually buy stuff for myself with more of my casual money. And I think that could just be a nice, fun thing to do. I also got to look up what sets I want to open, because depending on what cards I want, because I may play Yu-Gi-Oh! Properly, real life, locals and stuff, but I don't know if there are any really locals in my area. I would assume so, because I live in a fairly, substantial place, but I'm not 100% sure. I feel like a Yu-Gi-Oh! Isn't that big in the UK, because just a lot of the places I know of don't sell Yu-Gi-Oh! Anymore. Like, there are quite a few stores I know which used to sell Yu-Gi-Oh! But don't anymore. But there are some very specific, like, there are, like, you can get Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards in person in very few specific areas, but if I'm going to buy something, I'm going to buy sealed online. Sealed online in box, because don't buy sealed packs, because you're going to get scammed, kid. Let's have a look at this level. Move for 300. Doesn't seem like that bad of a map, really. The other intermediate maps definitely seem a lot more fucky. Since the map's pretty chill, what character do I want to level up? I could just go fucking Buccaneer and slap him right here. You can't. Can you get rid of the lily pad? That would be interesting. You cannot. So you can't put... Oh, you can put him in here. That's weird. It wasn't allowing me to. Oh, it's because it's slightly near the lily pads. Fuck it, that'll do. I tend to just go for the top two path because I like having the big fuck off Gatling gun chip. And with Grape Shot, that thing is just fucking hilarious. I don't know optimum paths, but just play it. This is very much a game I play just every now and then. I do a casual round and then I'm good. Of course, very, very casually, because I've only got like 6-7 hours in it, I think, so far. Not much time. Of course, in that time, you could beat the entirety of Devil May Cry. And Devil May Cry 2? Can you? Yeah, you could beat Devil May Cry 2 very easily. Devil May Cry 2 is a bad game, of course, but a very short one. That's like the only reason you would play Devil May Cry 2 is because it's really fucking short. It's like, I think you can beat it in, I beat it in like 4 hours. I literally beat it in an evening. because I just wanted to do it. And it's like, I looked up stuff about, like, should I play Devil May Cry 2? And everywhere it's like, do not play Devil May Cry 2. It will ruin your Devil May Cry enjoyment. I'm just sitting there like, yeah, fuck it, I'll play it. And yeah, no, I regret that decision. Don't. If you play Devil May Cry 2, you'll just lose a part of yourself. It is not good whatsoever. It's not worth just the 4 hours of playing it. Devil May Cry 3 is probably good, but I haven't got around to playing it because Devil May Cry 2 ruined my perception of Devil May Cry, and because it's a longer game, and because it's more difficult from what I've heard, and I'm not good at Devil May Cry games. I'm not good at, like, combo games, like fast hack and slashes and shit. Although I do want to try Metal Gear Revengeance at some point. Like, there are quite a few genres of games where I'm just not interested in them. For example, Metal Gear Solid games. Really good games, I'll tell you that. Probably, I mean, tons of people love them, so I'd assume they're good games. But I would never play them because they're just so fucking slow looking. I hate stealth in any game. And a game where the entire game is stealth sounds like my personal fucking hell. Like, stealth in Sekiro was fun because you fucking leapt off a building and assassinated someone from space. That was fun, but I tended to just not use stealth half the time. I didn't even like stealth in Sekiro in general too much. I prefer if it just wasn't in the game, but you gotta do what you gotta do. I'm using the ninja purely for camo balloons because I forget. I don't know what rounds things happened. All I know is that round 40 is a Moab, but that's all I can remember. Because I know they've got like the big balloon boss, but I don't know if they've got any like bigger balloons. Because I know in Bloons 5, of course, you had Moabs, BFBs, and then Oh My Gods. I think it was Oh My God or something. The green one. And I don't know if they have like a new one. I would imagine they do. I think the Oh My God was introduced in 5, so I'd assume they go bigger and bigger. And then, of course, yeah, Oh My Gods break into 4 BFBs, and then 4 BFB go into 4 Moabs. So it's a lot of balloons. They're essentially just care packages of balloons in a way, just big fuckers. I don't know if there's any monkeys I want to level up. I do know that I will actually, yeah, I should probably throw down a mage monkey because I want to get my mage monkey better. I want to get everything. Mage monkey was my favorite monkey in 5. I just love the mage monkey because of the flamethrower ability. Just becoming a pure flamethrower is so fun. Of course, they've got a new path in this game, which is balloon necromancy, which I'll probably unlock once I've maxed out the Phoenix tree. Because if you go into here, I want to get this one, which I'm not too far away from, and I just want that. Of course, necromancy might be a better path and stuff, but I like that. Oh wow, monkey sense is there. Oh, I didn't know. The 3-path system is quite interesting, to be fair, because it of course you still only have access to 2 paths, but there's a lot of consideration to be thought about. It's a fun way to essentially just give every monkey a new purpose. It's just give them all an extra path they can do. Yeah, I choose fire. Don't know if fire's the good path. I just like it. It's like with the banana farms in balloons. In banana farms, I'm one of the people who always chooses the banks because I'm lazy. I like to just have money slowly be gained in the background rather than having to constantly collect the bananas. I like passive income, not active income. I'm a lazy fuck. What can I say? I need to level up Monkey Village more, I feel. Probably, because I don't think I have too much. I need to level up Banana Farms more, to be fair. But let's get the Monkey Dragon Breath, and then I can probably just place down a Banana Farm and fuck about. Because, of course, the last few rounds give you a bunch of money. Yeah, I'm good now. This group here. Oh, wait, let's go Destroy, actually. Fuck it. Yeah, Destroy for fun. You're just full power now. Why are you not red? Why are you blue? What? You confuse me, monkey. Not a sentence you normally hear. You confuse me, monkey. interesting. I don't know if I should disable the popping. I like the popping. For me, the popping is very satisfying. I'll drop it a bit for any, just in case people find it annoying. I like the popping personally. It's like ASMR for me. So balloons popping in this game is straight up just ASMR for me. It's like for me, I love mechanical keyboards. Some people can't fucking stand clicky keyboards, which I completely understand because like it can be annoying, you know? But for me, I fucking adore them. I like my keyboard just going clickety-clack. It's just nice. I forget if I even unlocked Monkey Bank, I'm going to be honest. Oh, I did. Good. Oh, yeah, and then you've got that, which gives you... Oh, yeah, you have the loan. Yeah. Yeah, you get interest, which is fun. Yeah. I don't even know what that does. Monkey Wall Street. I think this is supposedly the best, like, path. I like this one. I'm lazy. I like the top two, because you just get more money. More money. I remember when the fucking money upgrade for the bananas used to cost, like, wasn't it like 1,400 or so? It was almost as expensive as the bank upgrade. They've shifted around a lot of the prices, to be fair. I think you just earn more money in general in this game, because Destroyer used to only cost, like, 1,800 monkey money, or whatever the fuck this currency's called. Gold? Is it gold? Cat. It's just called cash. It's just called money. Oh, okay. Not like monkey money. I guess you do have monkey money, but that's its own specific currency. Bank. Aw. Literally no reason to own a bank because round ends. What's another thing then? What was it? Oh yeah, in FF14 I've started playing through the Hildebrand side quest line, which is a side quest line focused around this character called Hildebrand Mandeville. Who is, he's an inspector, but a really shit one. It's basically a side quest that is comedy based. It's a comedy side quest. It's not meant to be serious at all. And it is so fucking good. I would argue that the Hildebrand quest line is more entertaining than the entirety of Stormblood. I will start. This stream should just be named to the Stormblood fucking hate line. Like, Jesus Christ. I shit on Stormblood so much. Deserves it. No, like it. I think tax might just be good here, to be honest, because it's such a nice area. You know, fuck it. Yeah, I think tax might actually be good here. I go top and bottom for tax because I like getting fucking super shooters. I like the Ring of Fire, but I tend to get the other one because it's cheaper. I know the second one is like for strong attacks, but I just like going for speed. Yeah, see, lead balloons straight away. I tend to go for that path because I just like getting a bunch, but I might go this one for Ring of Fire because Ring of Fire is fun. Nope, I need the tax sprayer. Let's just quickly place. Do I have a ninja? I cannot afford a ninja. Let's just... Oh, wait, it's 2 balloons. I don't care. I don't care about having, like, 2 balloons pass, honestly. So I don't think you lose much for losing life, but I will at least put a ninja here to take out any camo balloons. And, of course, for now, any escaping balloons. Because with a ninja, I could easily go for pot shots and be fine. Ninjas are pretty good. I know boomerangs. I don't know what boomerangs' purpose really is, to be fair. I've never really used boomerangs because I always find them just like, they're in a really weird area for like just not using personally. Whereas dart monkeys, I understand. They're the cheap unit you throw in and you can get like, I think you can get like an ability that spawns a dart monkey every round, which is ridiculous. Like a power or something. I just never understood it, really. You get that Ring of Fire. Ring of Fire is fucking beautiful. How many turrets does he have? 12? I think he has 12s at the moment. Yeah, 12s. It didn't used to have the 12 upgrade, I don't think. I think it just used to be 6 and then 8 and then 16, like, instantly. And then the 16 path became the Ring of Fire path, because the 2 paths were either Shootout Swords, which I don't remember what they did, or Ring of Fire, which was really fun, which is just the rapid fire path line. Path line? A line? I don't fucking know the word. Either way, this tack thing just does its job, really. It can insta-pop the fucking yellow balloons, it seems, which is really nice. It only struggles at dealing with large quantities of balloons which stack together. If the balloons are split apart, tack shoot is beautiful, but as soon as the balloons start stacking up on themselves, it's fucked. That was always one quite interesting thing about how balloons handle difficulty, is that balloons is one of the few games where the stronger enemies, you know, the tankier enemies, are faster, which is always a weird thing. Like, in most games, tankier enemies are slower to compensate, but in this game, no, they make it so they're faster. Of course, to a certain extent. You have stuff like lead balloons and mobs and stuff, but, like, for the general balloons, the higher the tier, the faster they were, which was a really cool thing. And the fact that it just completely worked and made sense in balloons, which is always cool. Another thing, I completely forgot. I don't remember. I had something in my brain, and then my brain decided, nah, you don't need that information anymore. My brain does that a lot, I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, no, I've completely just... I had something, it's just gone. Gone. Literally deleted. Oh, that was another thing I looked at today, was the whole, like... I like the whole trolley, like, thing, about the idea of, like, a trolley is a test of morality. Like, will you move a trolley? Like, show if you're a good person, stuff like... Because I read that and I'm like, yeah, that's fun, you know. It's like a very soft sort of test, you know. It's just sort of like, would someone go out of their way to do a good deed with no reward? Like, it's just a fun little thing, I feel. And then when I see the meme, I'm like, oh yeah, that's just a fun thing. And then some guy did like a full fucking analysis of it, going on about like the morality and like absolute morality and stuff. And I'm just sitting here like, what the fuck? God, that was a really bad thing, because I forget those balloons exists. The fucking one that's, they're like camo, but not, you can only destroy them with camo destroying things. Like some guy, like, went into that meme and, like, dissected it completely, and was like, it's a meme image with a lot of hyperbole. I mean, it's on fucking 4chan, so it's not meant to be taken, like, properly seriously at all. But, like, this guy, like, what the fuck? This guy spent 10 minutes complaining about, like, oh, it was essentially a 10-minute video about, like, why I don't want to return the shopping trolley. I'm just like, essentially, like, of course it was more detailed than that. It was about, like, morality and stuff, you know. It was about, like, oh, people on bad days aren't bad people, because it's basically, it's one of those things of, like, people do bad things sometimes just because of the circumstances around them, which is just like, yeah, cool, like, that's a thing, but that this is like, it's such a different act. It's literally fucking returning a shopping trolley that takes 5 seconds. It's like the whole thing of, like, for example, thanking a bus driver is a similar thing. Like, you don't have to thank a bus driver, but it's just nice to do. One of the big things in the video was, like, talking about, like, there's no absolute goods or evil bads and stuff, and, like, the whole world is grey and stuff. I'm like, yeah, sure, yeah, it is, but that doesn't mean that some things are just nice to do. He starts going on about shit about, like, oh, we only perceive this as good because that's what we were raised to do, and that's like, the video is so fucking pretentious, it hurts. Like, Jesus Christ. I mean, you could tell from the title, someone analyzing a meme, you can tell it's going to be extremely pretentious. But my God, it's just painful listening to it because of how pretentious the fucking guy is. Going on about, like, oh, society is to blame for all of this shit, and, like, the world needs to change and everything. I'm just like, what the fuck? This guy just wants to return a shopping trolley, mate. This guy's just saying, at the end, though, he does, like, soften up and stuff, basically just, like, going on about it, but He went really deep into just analyzing, which was a fun thing. It's like people who really deeply analyze the like thing of like, do you make a trolley run over one person or 4 people? I think like the original thing is like, does it hit 1 person you know or 4 people you don't know or something like that. There was some sort of like thing in there to balance it out, but it was dumb. Oh, wasn't that like a thing? There was this whole thing going around about like a car test where it's basically like they were doing this test for an AI car, because of course cars with AIs are now a thing and becoming more of a thing. So of course they're like getting people's opinions into like what a car should do in specific situations, and it was basically like telling in X situation what should a car do. And I'm pretty sure like a lot of the circumstances were like, oh, should a car run over a doctor or not? And I'm like, how the fuck would a car know if someone's a doctor? All it should know is drive from A to B and not kill people. The only thing I think about is that the only circumstance all the car should do is get the person from A to B safely and always prioritize the person in the car. Also, one of the circumstances is like, oh, what if 5 dogs are in the car and then 5 people it might hit? I'm just like, why the fuck are there 5 dogs in the car? Like, how? Why? What is this stupid shit? This just seems like a Buccaneer level. Like, holy shit. This seems like a submarine and Buccaneer level. Like, absolutely. I think we get a Buccaneer and some submarines and we just go fucking ham. I don't even know what the point of the submarines are, to be fair, but I like them. Put submarine in the middle, go the top path, get the fucking surveillance path, and then we go for the other one. I like the submarine path that like allows him to see where all other things see. It's just a shame it doesn't give him camo stuff as well, because we want to do this and then we do this. I think it's the one after this which allows every tower within this radius to steam camo balloons, which is just a worse monkey village, but I guess the whole point is like monkey village gives you other bonuses as well. Let's get grape shot before we go too far with the submarine, because grape shot is lovely. It's a fucking shotgun, mate. Oh, I saw the fucking I don't know if I actually mentioned this last time. I saw the job actions trailer for Endwalker. Like where they show off all the new abilities and stuff. And holy shit, the monk rework looks really cool. Hopefully it's actually effective. But the monk rework seems really cool with the new like gauge where you, like it seems like depending on what abilities you use, you get a new like special move, which I really like the look of. Oh, the grape shot's great because it just burns shit. Honestly, Buccaneer is so fucking strong, but I guess the reason it's so fucking strong is because it needs water, which on specific maps, of course, makes it useless and unusable, but on many other maps, fine. Do they have the, I don't even know where to access, like, the powers and stuff. Oh, that's the powers, but there's, like, another one, which is, like, your, oh, wait, there's your single units. I did not know that. Okay. I'm pretty sure back in Bloons Tower Defense 5, one of the things you could buy with monkey money was, like, a paddling pool. Ah, there it is, yeah. What the fuck does this do? Oh, cool. But basically, we're just going to use this guy to, the reason I'm not upgrading anything else is because he's purely just going to be a submerge. Like, do not upgrade other things if you're going to get the submerge ability. But I'm probably going to put more money into this guy before I commit to that, because I want to make sure that we are actually safe. I don't remember when the camo balloon first comes. I should really, like, try and remember that, because that's important. Good thing this thing's quite cheap, to be fair, to get to the camo thing, where I think the monkey village is a bit more expensive. Because once I've done this, I can slap on the other one, and then we can slap on the, like, infinite range thing. And we'll have, like, a camo thing that can just snipe anywhere. Submerge and support, and then I forget how I choose submerge or not. Oh, yeah, you choose submerge or first. There we go. Within its range, all camo balloons will be detected. Basically, now I can just fully pump everything into the destroyer or another submarine, because I like submarines. They're cool. But now I can just go the bottom 2 paths of this, just to get pure damage. Because I've never actually seen like a submarine fully powered up just via these 2. Eat dart. Oh yeah, we already have lead popping, so that's all A-okay. I've never gone down the cannon ship part. I know that in Bloons Tower Defense 5, the cannon had like an ability where you could hook onto Moabs and pull them towards you, I think. It was cool. But I never used it, because I don't think it was actually that useful. We either get triple guns, or we get fucking boom. You know what? That sounds fun. Let's get the fucking nuke. I haven't even got this one, though. Oh, that might be better, actually. I could probably get both. What's that one? Oh, shit. That's actually not bad. Yeah, no, that's actually cool. I'm actually really close to unlocking that as well. Let's just go in that, then. By the time I'm able to afford it, might be better. I like airburst darts, to be fair, quite a bit. Because it adds a shot. It adds essentially, again, another shotgun effect. And then get triple guns and just be popping off. Yo, let's get triple guns, baby. Hey, see? We can pop camo stuff. Very, very useful. This just seems like a boat level, honestly. Just because everything is focused around the center. So why wouldn't you go for, like, boats and submarines? I mean, you can do other stuff if you're dumb. To be fair, this map's actually not too hard, because no matter where you place something, it will hit both sides. Get that fucking armor piercing, baby. Super fucking fast firing at the moment. Do I want to get armor piercing or do I want to get destroyer? Definitely destroyer. Destroyer is so fucking good. Right, let's just... Oh, wait, I can't buy the upgrade now. Oh, wait, you can just click here to get upgrades. Booyah! Sub-commander. Oh, wow, it actually costs extra money to get it. I did not know that. I didn't think, like, tier 5 was just a thing you bought. I thought tier 5 just happened. I thought it was, like, a passive boost. But now I just realized there is 5 right fucking here. Alright, let's get a destroyer, and then we can go fucking big boy ship. Big boy sub. No, I'm not good. Fucking submissive. The fucking submissive and breedable thing was a... It's very interesting, to say the least. I did not expect, like, submissive and breedable to become a fucking meme. It's an experience, to say the least. Just seeing that and just been like, oh, so this is what people are saying these days. One thing I did also realize is that slang is stupid. Slang is in a weird place where it's really stupid, but it's just so... It's just like, why does slang exist? And why do I use it? Like, certain slang I kind of understand. Like, saying... And I'm going to hate myself for it. Saying sus, you know, makes sense. Because suspicious is quite a long word. So just cutting it down to be a lot quicker. If you need to, like, quickly go, yo... something is suspicious, you just sus. But like, then you got shit like, yo, this shit is lit. I hope lit. I don't think lit, this is just gonna show how much of a fucking boomer I am. It's just, like, I don't think lit is used anymore. At least I hope it's not. Lit, drip is like a thing at the moment, I think. Again, boomer. Like, drip, like having cool clothes is like having drip, or having like stylish or fashionable clothes is like, oh, they have the drip. I'm just like, you mean they just have good clothes? I mean, I guess drip kind of does have its place, you know? I can't think of any other words to describe like a good outfit that aren't like really long-winded. But some slang is just like, there are like for example, there's like 17 different words for, you know, feces. You've got poo for kids. You've got feces, which is like the technical term. You've got waste. You've got shit. You've got crap. Like, why? What is humanity's fascination with well, fecal matter, that they have to invent like 20 different words for it. Oh yeah, I've got so much money and I just haven't spent all of it because I just wanted to upgrade my like 3 towers. Oops. Isn't this like, ooh, I'm close to getting the dart gunner, which I don't ever use. I think the only time I used it was purely because I hadn't used it. Ooh, oh, this is similar to that other map in Bloons TD Defense 5, which was just purely islands. Yo, this is another fucking just boat map. Like, really? More boat maps? I mean, I'm not against it, but... Bruh. Put a sub here, you get fucking massive coverage there. Put a sub right here, and you get some nice coverage. Another just completely, like, boat-based thing. There probably are some challenges for these maps, like, do this map, but not using any boats or submarines, you know, shit like that. There probably is small things like that, but I don't know. Checking my Discord quickly. Yeah, but there's probably shit like that, I don't know. I'm just checking my fucking Discord doesn't come up on stream or anything. I don't think it should, but fuck it. I think the quality slightly decreases when I do it, but I can't tell. The quality, of course, of my streams is going to always look slightly inferior because I'm not a associate or whatever. Is it associate? Is it associate? I don't fucking remember what the term is now. The, like, the first step in becoming Twitch. You must become Twitch. The, like, second progress, whatever. Because, of course, you get, I think it's associate, and then you get partnered, of course. Partnered is the big one, which, honestly, I will never get. Let's be honest here. And not even because I'll say, like, I do bad content stuff. But I do bad content. It's not even because it's, like, the whole thing of just, like, oh, Twitch is unfair, I'll never get partnered. No, it's just because I don't put in enough effort to get partner. I honestly, myself, don't think I deserve getting partnered. Just because I don't put in all the effort and everything towards getting partnered. I mean, look, I only stream, like, 2 hours. Of course, if I were to get partnered, I would stream more, of course. I'd probably even maybe take up streaming full-time. But, like, I don't even think it's the reason I don't get affiliate. Like, I don't put enough, like, proper effort into my content. I don't, like, fully, like, go all out. And it's why some of, like, other people have affiliate. Of course, I definitely will say stuff like YouTube and Twitch I do think is unfair because there are some really good creators which don't get effort. For example, a VTuber I watch, Yuna Desai. Gotta make sure I'm saying that correctly so I don't feel sad. Where are they? Why are they not here? Don't make me fucking sad. Good thing when I go on YouTube, it doesn't start automatically playing a video because that'll be a pain in the fucking ass. Yeah, or Desai Yuna, I think. Yeah, Desai Yuna is the correct way. She's a lovely content creator. She has such a good voice and everything. And she does English and Japanese. Of course, not full English because she's, you know, it's her second language. But she's so sweet and stuff. And she doesn't get, she deserves way more fucking attention. But she's not a part of any, like, main agency, I don't think. So, of course, she struggles to get content out. And because, of course, VTubers at the moment are a very saturated genre. Like, I don't even think, even if I had the option to be fair, if I had the option to be a VTuber, you know I would fucking take it instantly. I'm not even gonna bullshit that. But, I feel like it's just because VTubers at the moment are fairly saturated. Because it's pretty much what happens. Something gets popular, every fucker on the planet does it. It gets saturated, and then people just lose interest. It happened with Battle Royales. I mean, they don't necessarily lose interest. It will just stabilize. Because a ton of people, like, it gets popular. A ton of people do it. People start to dislike it. Then it stabilizes. As what happened with Battle Royale and zombie games. It's like, every fucker was doing them. And then people started to dislike them because they were so saturated. And then at a certain point, it just balanced. It balanced out. And now people are just sort of like, yeah, that's a thing. It's chill. And Submarine Posts is weird because it doesn't actually go that far out. It seems to be a lot smaller than it shows. But the thing is, even if I were to become a VTuber, I don't think I'll be popular. First things first, let's be honest here. I don't really have the personality to be a big, like, streamer and stuff. I'm just a dude who just fucking vibes. Of course, there are some big people who are just dudes who vibe, but a lot of them have talents, I would say. Whether that be, like, especially one big thing is, like, singing or, you know, having a good voice. I don't have a good voice. That's kind of evident. It's just, like... And, of course, I'm not part... One of the big things to becoming successful as a VTuber is being a part of the community. Like... A lot of VTubers do collaborations, which helps boost them and other VTubers up. Hell, I mean, normal YouTubers do this. But that's just something I don't really do. I don't really do collaborations or anything. I mean, I'm not big enough to do it anyway. But, like, the only times I haven't played with, like, friends on streaming. God knows how long. Just because I never really think about it. Because to do multiplayer and streams and stuff, I prefer to plan it and stuff. But, it's just something I've never really... thought about and stuff. I like doing streams solo, but I'd like to do some dual commentary streams again with some mates. But it's very much lining up times with both them and me. It's just very much... I'm not perfect about it. Who knows? Maybe when Elden Ring comes out, I'll do some dual commentary. I very much doubt it for Elden Ring because that's a game I'm gonna fucking absolutely speedrun through. But it's also another reason is I don't really have, like, a lot of streamers have a niche, essentially. Like, a lot of streamers get popular because they find that one thing which gets them. Like, certain streamers, like, for example, games for a lot of the time. A lot of streamers get known for that game. For example, Lobos. When I think of Lobos Jr., I think, oh, Dark Souls or Souls-like. Of course, he's played tons of other games, but my brain first goes to those few games because... that's what he picked up most of his, like, that's what I feel like he's known for. And it's not even saying, like, his other content's bad and shit. No, it's just what he's known for. RT Game. I feel like RT Game's very much known for stuff like Minecraft, City Skylines, and Sims and stuff. Call Me Kevin's known for, like, Sims and shit. Like, YouTubers always have that one thing they tend to be, like, associated to. And then that becomes a lot of their, of what people recognize them for. People will just go, oh yeah, that's the guy who does X thing. Like, Rev's cards, Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Simo, Yu-Gi-Oh! To be fair, I think those are, like, primarily just that. Of course, Revs has done other stuff, but a lot of the stuff has been connected to Yu-Gi-Oh! But, it's just very much that sort of area. It's why a lot of YouTubers have... It's why quite a few YouTubers have channels dedicated to, like, specific games. Because they know that people might not be going for that game. For example, one of the streamers I really like, and YouTubers, Lieutenant Eddie, has a dedicated Hearthstone channel. Because he knows certain people are only there for Hearthstone. I watch his... I don't care for his Overwatch stuff, which I'm happy he doesn't do anymore. But I like all his other content. I love his Hearthstone stuff, and I love his other content. I think it's just great. I personally have a bias towards the Hearthstone stuff just because I like card games. And his editing, like, his editing's so fucking good. And him and his friends just having banter is so fucking entertaining. But I understand that there probably are others. Like, there are certain games that you just know have a niche community. Like, card games are very specific for that. Which is quite funny because MBT, another Yu-Gi-Oh! YouTuber I watch, streamer, he came from Magic the Gathering. So it's interesting. I don't know if he ever did. I'm assuming he did Magic the Gathering content, but he's definitely more primarily known for Yu-Gi-Oh! These days, which is quite... That's a really big flip, you know, going from Magic the Gathering to Yu-Gi-Oh! Because I feel like as much as card games, you'd think, oh, card games, people who play card games must like other card games. Not all true. Most people who play card games, I feel, pick a card game and then they stick with that card game. Just because, you know, A, it costs a lot of money to dedicate to a card game, and B, it's very much the whole thing of like, it takes a lot of money to play a certain card game, and B, it takes a lot of knowledge to dedicate to a card game. Like, you can't just go, oh yeah, I'll play it. Wait, I mean, you can just go, oh, I'll play a bit of this. But if you want to play truly competitively, it takes a lot of like learning and stuff to understand even just one card game. Like, even me, I only play Yu-Gi-Oh, but even because I don't dedicate myself to it, I still don't know everything about it. I still don't know certain rulings in certain areas. But I could definitely not handle, like, knowing multiple card games. Like, I've played Magic before very, very, very casually. But I can't fucking remember half of the things, like, half the rule. I know that there are flying creatures. Like, I know the general rulings, but I don't know, like, the, like, keywords. Because one of the big things behind Magic is learning the keywords. Like, how there's flying. Hello, I'm new here. Hello, Bluey YouTube. I'm guessing that's Bluey or Blue YouTube people? YouTube? Good to see you though, mate. Yeah, I'm just currently rambling about card games and stuff, don't worry. Very out of context for Bloons, but screw it. Maybe there'll be a Bloons card game at some point. Oh no, I remember back, I don't know when it was. I don't think it's like back in my day. I think it was only back in like the 2010s era maybe, when every fucker on the block was making a card game. Club Penguin made a physical card game. Match attacks are still a thing somehow. But like there was a period where everyone was just trying to make a card game, and it's really like it's a very weird thing. I don't know how many of them actually. I honestly am surprised Match Attack clears, probably because it's football. You got the closest to pronouncing my name right out of any streamers that tried to, lol. Well, it's because you sort of got to figure out and fill in the gaps in there. I can figure out the blue. I can figure out the YouTube, I think, unless it's Bluey Tube. I don't know about the plur. The plur might be please. It might be people. I don't know. I'm not the best at extrapolating information. But yeah, I don't know. I can't think of too many card. Go-Go's for some reason became a card game. Bakugan became a card game. To be fair, Bakugan, I don't think anyone as a kid actually played Bakugan. Oh, it's your national. Oh, I see. That makes sense. That makes sense. I don't think I could figure out what that nationality is. I'm gonna be honest. Trust me, my geography skills are fucking dog shit. Like, oh my god. I've done the, I think it's a Sporkle thing where it's like you point out countries and it's like, oh, where's this country in Europe? And I'm just like, fucking no. I'm English, by the way, not American. And my geography is still awful. Because I specifically chose to just go, I'm not doing geography. I chose history. Still don't care for history that much. But it's very much at our school, you had to pick geography or history just as a... Because it's either I pick geography or history, or I have to pick a language. And the languages we had at school are French and German, which I wasn't that interested in. If we had something like Russian or something, I might have done that. But I don't really care for like German and French as a language. Same, I'm shit at geography. Yeah, geography is just a subject I never had interest in and was never good at in the first place. I could like, when it comes to like pointing out countries in Europe, I can do like the big ones. Like I can do Germany, I can do Spain, Portugal, France, Italy. But hell, I can't even point out Greece. P is Poland. I thought Poland would have been PO, but never mind. That's probably right. I have a mate from Poland actually at university. I'm surprised I didn't know that. I might be able to point out Poland on the map. No, probably it's next to Germany, so I can probably remember. Like when I first did the Sporkle like geography quiz of like point out this country on the map, I was like, wait, what the fuck is this? There are like 12 countries in Europe I didn't even know existed. Like I know like Luxembourg and I know the Czech Republic, what once was Czech Republic, which is Czech. I know those are a thing, but then there were like a bunch of other countries which I'm like, what the fuck is this? my brain shut down when I looked at those. And then if you go into states in America, like I could not point out. I could maybe point out Florida and California. That's it when it comes to America. Maybe Rhode Island, but nothing else. I just don't know where anything is. I'm happy to live in ignorance of geography. Oh my god, I can't do geography to save my life. But as I was saying before about the card games and stuff, like, that was a really weird... It's so weird to think that Bakugan is now a card game. Like, I remember back when I was... Oh, thank you for following, mate. Hope you enjoy stream and future one. But, I swear, as a kid, nobody knew how to play Bakugan. Maybe, like, a few group of kids. Because I remember back in, like, primary school... And there was this one table of, like, older kids. I think they, like, and I saw the Bakugan toys. I could not fucking fathom what it was. The Bakugan game, I couldn't point at anything. It comes to USA, yeah. I'm in the same boat. But with Bakugans, like, Bakugans was a really simple game, but I still didn't. It was really weird. It was just a game in which you just threw spheres at each other. Well, not each other, but as the different cards on the board. And then just big number wins. You could literally, like... Fucking Bakugan was pay to win. Like, straight up. Like, if you had better Bakugan, you just won as a kid. But now, of course, they have a card game and stuff, which, you know, adds more strategy and stuff, which is cool. Although I do know that in the original, like, Bakugan card game, when they first introduced it, they used... the deck as life points. So like when you lost life points, you know, milled cards from your deck, which is not a good way to do life points. Like, honestly, doing like mill decks, like doing deck milling as a life point thing is just really bad in terms of card game design, because people who play card games, funnily enough, want to play their cards. So just deleting their cards from existence is not a good idea. Just going, oh yeah, you're not allowed to play your cards you want to play because your opponent got rid of them. That's why I feel like mill decks just really mean. Mill decks are mean, but to be fair, I'm someone who comes from Yu-Gi-Oh! Where mill decks are... They've been a thing, but they don't really ever exist in the meta. Maybe like Empty Jar, but... Yeah, mill decks aren't really that popular. Self-mill decks, I think, are fun. You know, stuff like Light Sworn. Just milling decks just seems so cheeky. To be fair, as someone who plays Yu-Gi-Oh!, I, in general, just don't like control stuff. I think control stuff, I understand, is pretty cool. Like, the whole... Basically... Instead of just trying to get big monsters and attack your opponent, the whole idea of, like, a sort of planning and, like, going, like, okay, my opponent's doing this, so I'm going to react this way. Like, control Yu-Gi-Oh! Is cool in concept, but it's really annoying in Yu-Gi-Oh! Because a lot of cards in Yu-Gi-Oh! Are just floodgates, which are just, oh, you can't do anything now. I have to go in 15-minute Sag. That's convenient, because I'm ending the stream in, like, 10 minutes, so you don't have to worry about that. Don't have to worry about that. I'm ending the stream very soon, so that's fine. Because this is technically my second stream, because I played Halo and then I ended it so I could have the stream VODs be separate, because that's just convenient. Yeah, just that's one thing in Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't like control decks. I don't like controlling card games in general. Just decks that are essentially built to go, you're not allowed to do anything anymore. Really sad. But yeah, I was actually planning at one point to, because I do games design at university, and I was on the holidays, I was thinking about doing my own card game. Oh yeah, also fun fact, I'm learning German and English in school. Yeah, in Poland, I know that you have to learn like German, English. I know that my friend from Switzerland, she learns like German and French and Swiss German and English, like fucking... That's one thing I will say that I'm jealous of in like other countries in Europe, is that in other countries in Europe, you learn 2 languages as a default, pretty much. Like if you live in Europe, most people learn English just because it's like a very common language, especially on the internet. Like English is just fucking everywhere. But in the UK, it's very much a country where it's just like, oh, you can learn a second language, but you don't have to. And I think I'm a little good at English, but I haven't learned shit from school. Yeah, that's the same as my friend from Switzerland, where she barely learned anything from school in English, but because she spends time on the internet, she's just learned pretty much most of English, because that's what the internet being primarily English helps. Which is the fact, of course, everyone speaks it, so it's a lot easier to learn it. Let's try. I try boomerang. No, we'll go with druid for fun. Go with druid for a meme. Yeah, that'll do. I want the shotgun ability. There you go. That's one thing about school, is that I don't know if it is just the UK, but I still think the education system is awful. Until, like, college and uni. College and uni, the education system's okay, but, like, primary school, secondary school, middle school is awful. That's absolutely the same with me. And that would also explain why I don't know anything in German. Yeah, that's the thing. Sort of, like, I imagine there are probably people out there who learn a second language to the point in which they forget their own language. Because I feel like, especially if you get so used to it, like, people who might be born in a certain country might move to another country and in turn start forgetting their own language. Which is funny. But I feel like that probably happens either at a young age or for a long time. Especially if the languages are very different. Like, if you were to suddenly move to, like, somewhere in, like, Asia, and you were to speak, like, you know, Mandarin, Chinese, Japanese, and you live there for, like, 30 years, you might slowly start to forget your own language. But I feel like in those countries as well, there is still, like, a fair bit of English, because English is, like, the most easy to advertise language. English is a weird thing to me. Like, English isn't the most spoken language. But it's just a language that is just known everywhere. But the thing is, I feel that the whole thing with, like, English not being the most spoken language, that's actually also me. I forget a lot of words in Polish that I know in English. Yeah, that could be an issue. I can definitely imagine once you get used to a language so much. But I feel like the reason, like, of course, I think it's Mandarin is the most spoken language in the world, but I think the only reason Mandarin is the most spoken language in the world is purely because of density. Like, English isn't really a dense language because it's just spread out across the world. Like, bits of English is just everywhere in the world, whereas something like Mandarin is just in the 1 or 2 countries where pretty much there's just it's just population pretty much. As well, like, Chinese is probably a very dense language because there's 2 billion of the fuckers in China. Which is just, I guess, why English has become such a universal language. Of course, it's probably because of the British Empire as well, back in the day where we fucking colonized everywhere. Probably why English is everywhere. Would very much make sense. And I guess tourism is also another reason, because English people, or people who speak English, tend to do a lot of tourism. It's always interesting. I do want to try learning another language. I've been studying Japanese for, like, the last 3 months, I think. Only casually on the side. I haven't been doing, like, going to lessons or anything. But I very much... the reason I'm choosing Japanese as a language... I'm a fucking weeb, but someday I do want to go to Japan. I want to go to Japan and America are, like, the 2 main countries I want to go to at some point when I get older. And, of course, I want to go somewhere countryside as well. Somewhere either in Europe or something. I might even want to go to Australia one day just to see what it's fucking like. But the reason I'm learning Japanese over other languages is mainly because it's such a different language. Like, of course, German and French and stuff are different. They have their own things and they have their own points and stuff, but they still very much use a lot of English letters. Or at least they use English language to represent them. Whereas Japanese is just a completely fucking different thing. And I'm not going to learn French because fuck. French. All I know is I got my mate from Switzerland just doesn't like French. And I remember doing French back in school, and the whole like having different gendered words and stuff was just always like, why? Just make words make sense. To be fair, after starting to learn Japanese, Japanese is a fucking terrifying language just because they just make up bullshit all the time. Pretty much what I've learned, like, the thing is, like, with Japanese, is that even people who are Japanese still don't fully understand Japanese because it has so many different little things to it. Like, Japanese, at a baseline, has 2 completely separate alphabets. They have 2 Why do you have 2 alphabets? I think one of them is, like, used to, like... One of them is essentially built to bridge the gap between English and Japanese, katakana, whereas hiragana is more just like pure Japanese. But then sometimes they just fucking invent new words, and it's stupid. Words making sense couldn't be a language. Hello, Joshua. Good to see you, mate. But like, yeah, you are kind of right. Languages as a concept are really weird because it's just the idea of like, oh yeah, these noises mean something now. I mean, of course, we had to develop them at some point or else we just wouldn't be able to communicate easily. But just the fact it's just like, oh yeah, this noise means this. It's just a funny thing to think of. Like, just some ape starts making noises and then, like, just goes, yep. 3 alphabets to be exact. Is that with Polish or something? Oh, no. I just know of Japanese is that with Japanese, you have 2 main alphabets. And then they just invent new words they just go, oh yeah, here's a new thing, by the way, which is kanji. Which is it's just really annoying to learn because you're like, oh, I know what this is. It's like, oh yeah, it can also be written in 3 different ways. Have fun. Like, imagine if every word in your language had 3 different ways of writing it. English, pretty much. But, God, I have so bad stream delay. Oof. I might just be my stream. I think my stream is fairly delayed. I could probably reduce the delay because I have fairly good internet. I think it's when I started streaming, I was like, I don't know how good my internet is, so I'll have, like, fair delay to compensate. But I could probably remove stream delay. Although I don't know if it's a thing you unlock when you become affiliate. I don't remember. But, that's something I need to check about. Joshua, that's the thing. Joshua, how's the progression thing going then? Because I jumped in for a bit, but I had to jump out afterwards because I went to do some stuff. But hope the progression stuff's going well. Progression streams. I actually, with the whole, like, ruling for Swords of the Revealing Light, I had to look that up and stuff because it's just something that's not really looked at. It's really weird, the whole thing of, like, Swords of the Revealing Light is triggered on the beginning, but, like, you can also, I forget what it is, but there's a certain card. Well, I lost that one. Ooh, bad luck there, mate. There's a certain card, which is a Valkyrie spell card, that allows you to skip to your next battle phase. But if you use that on, like, the final turn of Swords of Revealing Light, Swords of Revealing Light just becomes permanent, which is hilarious. Oh, you can turn on auto-start waves. Oh, yeah. Well, I don't like to have that automatically, because sometimes I might want to think about stuff. Unless it's like an option. I don't know. I do like to have the little pause bits because I'm not fully paying attention. So like having it be like, oh, here's a pause. Oh, I was wondering what happened to that thing. It just pissed off. I have been wanting to do sort of a progression thing for Yu-Gi-Oh! To be fair, but it's just something. It's very much just having a committing stuff to do it. Also, it's very much a long thing, to be fair. It takes a while, to be fair. How far are you through in terms of progression? Like, do you do 1 set a stream, or do you do, like, 2 sets a stream? Because I swear you're, like, on, like, set, like, 8 or something quite early on. And I recommend you to use Banana Farms. I would use Banana Farms if I wasn't on easy. I don't really need Banana Farms for easy. I mean, I can level them up and stuff a bit, but you really don't need too much. I only started using them on like level 60 and I regret. Oh, I've already got some upgrades on banana farms. I've already got up to the bank. As much as I know the 3rd tier is the best, I just prefer using bank because I am literally a smooth brain. I just like having a bank. Might as well get one to get some free XP, I guess. My stream buffered, so the only thing I heard was skip battle phase. There's a Valkyrie card that allows you to skip the battle phase. No, it allows you to skip till your next battle phase. So essentially you get 2 battle phases. And if you use that card on the last turn of Swords of Revealing Light, you can skip Swords of Revealing Light destroying itself. And therefore Swords of Revealing Light becomes permanent. Which is fucking hilarious. The fact that you could just make Swords of Revealing Light permanent because you skip the turn it's meant to be destroyed. There are just some really weird... There are, like, some Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I do love the fact that some Yu-Gi-Oh cards are, like, banned just because the rulings are stupid. And some cards are legal, but the rulings are stupid. Like, it's just a fun thing, to be fair. Yeah, I've got Monkey Bank. I know that this one is supposedly, like, the best one. I think that's what my friend told me at least. But I like Bank. Last turn's one of them. Last turn's one of the things where it's just stupid. Oh, it doesn't matter about life anyway. Another one was self-destruct button, of course. Victory Dragon. Well, it's not, to be fair, with self-destruct button and Victory Dragon, it's not that the rulings are stupid. It's just that they don't really, like... They're just annoying, really. It's just funny how certain cards work like that and get banned for that. But yes, I'll be ending my stream here today. I should be learning right now. Fiber Jar, that's one, yeah. But yes, I'll be ending the stream here for today. Hope you enjoy. Next stream will either be Halo Infinite Flight, if I get invited to it, on the weekend. Or it will be on Monday, where I'll probably be playing some FF14, casually. And then after that, I will start the next playthrough. The next playthrough is either going to be just some random game I come up with, or it might be the next Yu-Gi-Oh! Tag Force game. I don't know if I'm going to do 3 or 5 yet, but I'll probably do some evaluation. Decide which one. But that'll be on Thursday, I'm pretty sure. But yes, either weekend or FF14 for the other streams. But yes, hope you enjoy the stream. Hope you lot stay safe, stay hydrated. I'll see you next time. Have a good one.